Hi friends, good evening. Let's continue our earlier discussion on creating irresistible offers. So today I want to explain you a very important concept that I have learned from my mentor and from this book $100 million offers. This is about convergent and divergent thinking. But before that, I want you to understand why this is important. See, we all we must understand that there are different ways by which you can provide value to your customer. For example, you are solving a problem, say weight loss, and now the customer comes to you and he tells you various things that I am not able to lose weight because of diet, I am not able to lose weight because of accountability, many reasons are there. So this thinking model, convergent thinking and divergent thinking, will help your start firing your neurons in different ways. You will start thinking of different ways by which you can provide value to your customer, by which you can help them solve their problem. So what it is, convergent and divergent thinking, and then I will be explaining this with the help of an example, and at the end I will give you an exercise that you need to do to start creating your irresistible offer. So let's get started. So first understand what is convergent thinking. Convergent thinking is like solving a math problem. There are two variables. For example, y is equals to mx plus c. It is the equation of a straight line. You put in the values and you get one right answer. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. That is convergent thinking. So convergent thinking is that solving, what convergent thinkers believe, that there is always one solution to a problem. There is always one right answer to a problem. For example, if you want if basically if let me explain this in the help of simple math, there are three salesmen, and each salesman can take 100 calls. Now your goal is how many salesmen you must extra you must have to reach your goal of 110 closes per month, for example. Simple math. So if each salesman can take 100 calls and it takes 4 calls to close one client, then each salesman will have, if 25 closes, basically each salesman will have 25 closes. 100 divided by 4, so if it no. So 25 closes. Now you want how many closes? Say for example 150. So 25 divided by 150 is 6. You must have 6 salesmen. That is 3 plus 3. Simple things. Similarly, in not mobile numerology, like this, your in Facebook ads, you know your CPM, you know your CTR, and then you need to calculate your conversion rate. Simple math. That's it. These are convergent thinking. But from my experience, and also what I have learnt in this book, and whatever I have thought, uh, the thought process, I am trying to understand the thought process of top marketeers, top business entrepreneurs. They say that life will reward you for not for convergent thinking but for divergent thinking. Now what is divergent thinking? Divergent thinking means that you are trying to solve a single problem in multiple ways. One problem can have multiple solutions, can have multiple right answers. This is what is divergent thinking. not one answer but multiple right answers. For example, now let's jump back to the example. Suppose you have a brick, multiple variables are there and multiple solutions can be there, and one solution can be more right than the others. Now suppose you have a brick, how many, in how many ways you can use that brick? Just think of that, in how many ways you can use that brick. Now before you start going through it, you might ask questions like what the brick is made of: plastic, wood, or mud, or gold. Based on that, it may have diverse uses. So just think over it, how many, in how many ways you can use that brick. You can use that brick for building, you can use that brick as a stand, as a support, you can use that brick as a block, you use it as a brick, sorry, like to break a window, to hit someone, or for self defense. Then you can, if it is a gold brick, then you can use it as an exchange of money, in exchange for money. That same brick can be, if it has it is a plastic brick, or like a wooden brick, it can be created into something else, like you can carve put a hole in it and put pencils in it. So the point that I am trying to prove here is that while creating offers, you need to understand the desire of your customer, number one. Secondly, you need to find out how you can provide value with whatever you have. I have brick, so how I can provide values with brick. Similarly, whatever skill you have, how you can, you have to think how you can solve that his or her problem with the skill you have. That is the thing. That is the importance of this divergent thinking. And only when, see, the goal here is not the skill you have. The goal, the problem, basically the focus should be the problem you are trying to solve. And how, whatever your skill or vehicle you have, you can use it and solve that problem. It is not the other way, that the vehicle is not the important, is not important. The problem is important, and for whom you are solving, that is important. And how your vehicle fits in into that problem, and it is then only we say that your product market fit happens. So this was all about convergent and divergent thinking, and I want you to brainstorm into this, that how you can add value. For example, in mobile numerology, people come to us to learn mobile numerology, but we just don't only teach mobile numerology. Some other things we also have, how to solve their problem. For example, we provide them WhatsApp chat support. Problem number one: designing mobile number. What else they would need to design the mobile number? Would need support of their mentor, they would need recording, they would need templates, ready to go templates, if they stuck somewhere, ready to go notes. So this is how you can, these things you have, and you can help them get the result. Similarly, in weight loss niche, apart from dieting chart, you can help them in a, set them in a accountability group, and like accountability group is there, and for example, weight tracker is there, you can provide them with a weight tracker, you can provide them with a calorie counter, how many calories they eat. Then in the, if they are doing, you are suggesting them workout, then workout tracker. All these things make the process of implementing easy. This is what increase the perceived value of what you are giving. So the goal should be to understand the problem and think of as many things. Initially, think of as many things you can provide. Whatever you can provide, think of that and list it down. The second step, we will see whether it is we are able to fulfill that or not. But first step is to list everything that you can provide. This is the first thing that you need to do to start creating an irresistible offer. For example, Alex Hormozy, in this book, he wrote that initially when he was teaching his business building system, he used to go to client's gym and implement the system then and there for himself. Basically, it was done for you, like a done for you service. This was one of the things, but it was causing him a lot of time of his time, and it was not scalable. So he shifted his model. But at first he did, and then understood that it was not scalable, and then pivoted. Likewise, you need to list all the things and then think what you can fulfill or not. So in the next video we will talk about this only, how to find those problems and how what all things we can give with live examples. Till then, bye bye.